started to laugh when I was, just because I'm trying to get a word picture, but there was what I call a revealing. There was a revealing. What am I talking about? Look at verse 54. Okay? David took the Philistine's head. He still has the head. Okay? David took the Philistine's head and brought it to Jerusalem, and he put the Philistine's weapon in his own tent. Later we find out that David is actually talking to King Saul while he's holding the head. Trick or treat. Wow. Talk about revealing something. Some of you might think this is disgusting, and I would agree with you. But understand this, okay? I want you to hear this. There was no denying this fact, that when the people saw David holding the head of Goliath, there was no doubt that he had defeated the enemy. Is that water for me? Thank you. Big hand for my young son. Yeah, thank you, son. Thank you. Yeah, he's really shy. So again, keep this thought, because I'm going to make it real here. Okay. When people saw David walking around with the giant's head in his hands, okay, hey, could see him waving while he's holding the hair. Hey, how you doing? It's like, good. But when the people saw him walking around holding that head, there was no doubt when they saw him that David had defeated that enemy. Now, here's where it applies. When people see us, there should be no doubt when they see us that we've defeated the enemy. Oh. See, this is huge. This is huge. Had he left the head in the middle of the valley, who knows? Maybe someone would have picked it up and said, hey, look what I found. Did you do that? Yeah. But David is the one that cut the head off that thing. And so David was the one that was proclaiming to everybody by merely holding that head in his hands that he was the one who got the victory. When people see you, is it obvious to them that Jesus has helped you defeat your enemy? A child of God, do you know what that's called? A testimony. I said that's called a testimony. And there are few things more powerful than your testimony. That's why you should guard it. That's why you should protect it. That's why you should share it, because there are few things that are more powerful in this world than the testimony of a child of God who has defeated the enemy. They once were lost, but now they are found. They were once addicted, but now they are free. They were once full of fear and anxiety, but now they have peace and hope. They were once a jerk, but now they are wonderful. Do you hear what I'm saying? The before and the after. Before, 9'9" war machine. After, trophy. Look what God has done. Do people know your testimony? Do they know what God's done? Well, they know I go to church. Oh, okay, please don't stop there. Because there's a lot of people that go to church that have never defeated the enemy in their lives. Is it obvious to the people that are around you that God has done something in you and has given you a victory? That's the revealing in this thing. That's what I love about David. He's walking around, and it's like, I just want you to know that this enemy that you were afraid of, he's defeated now. I want you to know that maybe some of you thought that I could never defeat this enemy, but guess what? This little shepherd boy, with the help of my God and a sling and a stone, we took care of business. You might have thought that I would never get past this addiction that I was facing. You might have thought that I would be forever trapped in toxic relationships. You might have thought that the rest of my life I'd be making bad choices, but look what the Lord has done. God has given me a testimony, and I want you to know that if He did it in my life, He could do it in yours as well. We have a testimony. The book of Revelation, talking about our victory over the enemy, says they triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. I'm not asking you to preach a 4-point sermon tomorrow. But could it be obvious to the people that you see at work and the people that you see at school and the people that you sit around the table with this Thursday that God's done something in you? I know how you once were, but you're different now. That's a testimony. Finally today, and I almost forgot this part. I almost left out this part. But it